YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back. This look, oh my god, y'all, I just love it. Like, I am in love with this look. If I could marry this look, I would. I call this Sunset Boulevard, as y'all already know because you read the title. I just love it. Oh my god, like, can we just take a second? Like, really? It's ridiculous. I am in love with this look, like, so in love. But before we hop into this tutorial, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the love that I got for my last video. You guys do not understand how excited I am to be back. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm just so excited, and I need to like bite something so I can get this lipstick off, basically. But I'm just so excited. I am just so full of ideas. Like, I want to show you guys so much. Like, I'm just so ready for this journey, and I hope you guys are ready for this journey because it's going to be such an awesome journey. It's just going to be like totally amazing. So I am so freaking excited. It is summertime, so I'm going to load y'all up with these summer looks so you guys will never go a day without knowing what to do to your face, honey. This look is definitely one for the books, baby. The glitter, the red, the yellow, the orange, honey. So I'm just so excited. Like, I'm ready to hop into this look right now. I'm ready for you guys to hop into this look. Don't forget, if you guys do recreate my looks, please tag me in them. All of my social media will be down below. I know I didn't put it in my last video, so I will put it in this video. But it's simple. It's @IAM_Kaylin Smith on all social media networks, like everything. It's the same thing, but I will link it down below so you guys can find it really easy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, so because I know you guys want to see what I'm posting next week. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you never miss a day when I post. And let's get into this look. Like, oh my god, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I already did my eyebrows off camera. I am working on a tutorial for you guys because I know everybody is like, really, Kaylin, like, this is the second video and you haven't showed us how you do your brows. But I got y'all, don't worry, working on that video. So let's hop right into this look. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan, and I'm going to use that to prime my eyelids. Then I'm going to go in with just a flat concealer brush, and I'm going to blend all of that out and make it a clean, smooth surface. Alrighty, and to set that concealer, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder with a big blending brush. Sorry guys, looking in the monitor like my worst enemy. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder and a blending brush, and I'm going to use that to set this concealer just to avoid creasing. And since we're dealing with glitter, you really don't want your shadows to crease. So I'm just taking that on a blending brush and putting that all over my lid. Alrighty, so now that we are all primed and ready to go, we're gonna hop into our Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, and I'm gonna hop into this shade. What is the shade called? Creamsicle. I'm gonna hop into Creamsicle, which is this kind of mustardy shade right here, and I'm gonna take that on just a regular little blending brush that I got from BH Cosmetics a while ago. Take that on there. So I'm going to apply this a little bit higher on my a little bit higher than my crease, more closer to my brow bone than usual when I'm cutting a crease, because I want to be able to cut my crease a little bit above my normal crease, if that makes sense. Hope it makes sense. But I have really hooded eyes, so my crease is kind of covered up, so I have to like go a little bit above so that you can really like get the full effect with this look. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to go right underneath my brow bone. And this mustard color is just going to play. This is my transition shade. Don't expect too much pigment from this. For some reason, on my skin tone, this color does not really show up that well. Not as much as I wanted to, but I didn't want to go yellow because I want to keep this part of the look very like orange toned and sunburnt. Like, keep it real Sunset Boulevard, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to take that. It's a shout train, baby. Set aside that Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to dip into the Morphe 35B palette, of course. And I'm going to take the orange shade, which is her right here, I'm going to take this orange shade on just a regular Morphe blending brush. And I'm going to take that and apply that right underneath that shade. Now this is where you really start packing on the colors, so like really give it life. So don't even be afraid to pack it on. I sometimes go over that yellow just to make it pop a little bit more, to get that nice like orange tone, like Sunset Boulevard. I just love that name. Like I'm gonna say that maybe like 30 or 40 times through this video because I love the name Sunset Boulevard. Like, and this look just gives me vibes. Like, I had so much fun when I went to LA. It just inspired me to do so much. Like, it inspired me to come back to YouTube. And, like, literally have not been able to get LA out of my, like, out of my life. It's a short train, baby. The next thing I'm going to do is hop right back into the 35B palette, and I'm going to take the red shade, which is her right here, and I'm going to use my Morphe R39 brush, and I'm going to dip that in and go right underneath that orange shade. So I'm just going to go. Now this shade is going to go right in my crease. It's going to go like right in there. And I really packed that red on because I really want like bomb color playoff. It's a short train, baby. Then I'm gonna hop right back with that blending brush that we used for the orange shade. Hop right back into that orange shade and blend that red out. Bringing more of the orange to life too. Bringing that orange back. It's a short train, baby. Then I'm going to take another little fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and dip right into, I believe that's Jax. I'm going to hop into Jax, which is this shade right here. Just a nice like maroon shade, and I'm just going to use that to add some depth to my crease. Now this I'm going to literally pack on the outsides of my eye. It's a short train, baby. Alrighty, just like that. Then I'm going to take my Morphe R39, which is what we use for that red shade, and I'm going to use that to blend out the harsh lines between the red and the darker shade. Alrighty, so now it's time to cut the crease. So to cut my crease, of course, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan. I put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to take that with that concealer brush that we used to blend out the Tarte Shape Concealer to prime our lids. We're going to use that also to cut our crease. So once you have patted down that concealer with your Morphe Y18, you're going to go back into the 35B palette, and we're going to actually mix this yellow shade with this like golden like yellow shade. It's actually, y'all, I am not gonna lie, when I first saw this I was like, oh my god, that's such an ugly color. Like they could have like did a better like yellow sparkly shade. But then I swatched it and I put it in this look, and I was like, okay, well wait a second, we might have did something. Morphe, I'm sorry, basically. So I'm gonna mix that yellow and that shade right here. Again, I wish these shades had names because they would be so cute. So I'm going to place that right here. That's it's a short train, baby. Alrighty, then I'm going to hop back into that first brush that we used with that same mustard shade, and I'm going to apply that right next to that shiny shade, and this will play as a transition shade between the orange in this gold color, in this yellow gold color. Alrighty. Then I'm going to take a regular packing brush. I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and hop back into my 35B palette and start off with that orange shade that we used before. And I'm going to place it right next to that mustard shade that we just put down, and kind of blend those together so that it all comes together. And then do the same on the other side. The red shade, and do the same, just continue on. It's a short train. Jax from the Jaclyn Hill palette one more time, and I'm gonna take this on a Morphe Y19 brush, just a little bit, and I'm going to blend and get that right in the crease of my eye, just to darken and deepen up the look. It's a short train. So once we're done with that, it's time to do our glitter, which is my favorite part. It's ridiculous. It's my favorite part. Alrighty, so for the glitter, I literally went to my local beauty supply store and I bought some rose gold glitter liner. This is from the company Magic Collection. This glitter is definitely not the best. So my tactic is I put one coat on, I let it dry, I fan it dry with my hands. Then I put another coat on. I usually do 2 or 3. Last time I did this look, I only did 2 coats of the glitter, and it was enough for me. So until you feel like you have enough glitter, girl, do as many coats as you want, just as long as the coat before that dries completely, so that you're not just going over it and picking up product as you're putting down product, because then it's not going to build up. It's just going to stay the same. It's a short train. Alrighty, so once we're done with that, we're gonna let that dry, and while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner and lashes off camera. I am gonna do a thin layer of glitter over my winged liner. Kind of hard to do that on camera right now, not a pro, but I'll definitely like do that, like show you guys how I do that in a future video. But I do need like more, like I need the mirror like up close. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that all off camera, and I'll be right back to start to hop into the face. We're gonna first start with our primer, which is my No Problem primer. You guys know this is my favorite primer. I used it in my last video. You'll probably see me use it in my next video. I love this primer so much, and I'm gonna place that all over the face. So I'm gonna do something that I've never done on my channel before, which is color correct. I'm gonna take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the orange shade. I'm gonna use that to color correct. I'm gonna color correct, really it's gonna look like I'm color correcting like from ear to ear, like the bottom half of my face, but it's just the way it blends. But I'm gonna color correct. It's a short train. To take, of course, my favorite foundation with it, which is the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect Foundation in 010 Caramel. Pump that on the back of my hand, and it's a short train. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan, and I'm going to use that to highlight. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to cream contour first. I go in between like cream contouring and highlighting first, but I think I like to cream contour first. So that's what we're going to do first. I'm going to take my Anastasia foundation stick in the shade Espresso. Yep, Espresso. And I'm going to use that to cream contour my face.
It's a shout and train, baby.
So now we're going to highlight with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan.
It's a shout and train, baby.
Alrighty, now to set that powder, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier powder, my translucent powder. I'm going to just do a thin layer just to set that a little bit. And I just let that sit for about a minute or two. And then I go in with my MAC Studio Fix Primer and Studio Fix powder in NC55. I'm going to take that on another brush that was a part of the Complexion Goals, which is a face brush right here, like a little tapered dome brush. And I'm going to take that and powder my face and dust off that excess translucent powder. Alrighty, now moving on to contour. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in the shade Tan to Deep. And I'm going to dust it off. I'm going to dust my Morphe R7 over these two shades right here, which are like medium tone shades. I'm going to dust that over those two, and I'm just going to use that to bronze up my skin. Like, really? Oh my god, it's just so pretty. Like,
It's a shout and train, baby.
and to deepen up that contour, I'm going to hop right into this middle shade, which is Cinnamon. I'm going to hop into that with an angled contour brush from the Complexion Goals brush set from Morphe.
It's a shout and train, baby.
Alrighty, now to contour my nose, I'm going to take my Morphe Y12 and dip into that middle shade. And I'm going to just drag that down my nose where I want my contour to be. And then I'm going to take a regular blending brush, dip it into the lightest shade, and just go in and start carving out my nose.
It's a shout and train, baby.
Alrighty, now for blush, I'm going to take this color correcting shade in this contour kit. I'm going to use that on the apples of my cheeks. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amberezzi highlighter, and I'm going to take that, let's see, on a Morphe, let's do a Morphe 510. Y'all, this highlighter, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm looking at the monitor right now, but it is literally my everything. Oh my god. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to go right here. Guys. My life.
It's a shout and train, baby.
For under the eye, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. And I'm going to use that right under my eye.
It's a shout and train.
Once we have done that, we're going to go ahead and set the face. I'm going to be using 2 setting sprays. The first one will be my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, which has become my baby. And the second one will be my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I'm going to start off with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And then double dose it with some All-Nighter. Like, y'all, with this combination, your makeup is going nowhere. Like, I'm not kidding. Alrighty. Now for the fun part, which is the lips. So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to line my lips with a Ruby Kisses Auto Lip Liner in the shade Cappuccino, which is like this nice brown shade. And I'm going to line them. Alrighty, now once we have lined the lips, I'm going to take Jeffree Star's Hunty liquid lipstick that was in his summer collection last year. So excited for his new release in a few weeks. Ready? So once we have put Hunty on, we're gonna top everything off with Patrick Starr's Mama Star Kiss lip gloss. Alright, YouTube, so this is the finished look. I am so in love with it. Oh my god, like I cannot. I love this look so freaking much. Sunset Boulevard, baby. That's what it's called. And it is giving me nothing but LA vibes. Like I'm rich. What? But if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, if you enjoyed me, go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and comment down below what you guys want to see next. I do have some tricks up my sleeve, but darling, I am all for taking suggestions. But if you guys want to reach me on any social media, that's going to be linked down below, like I said at the beginning of the video. And yeah, like, to all my new subscribers, thank you guys so much. Like, you guys are freaking awesome. Welcome to the team. Hope you're ready for a crazy journey, because it's definitely going to be crazy, but it's definitely going to be amazing. You guys, see you soon. Subscribe, comment, like, share, do all of that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. This look is amazing. You guys are amazing. Love you guys.